In my journey to be a more feminine woman, I had to drop some habits, like a bad habit, no pun intended. And here are 5 habits I dropped. I'm still working on. I'm only human. I'm breaking generational curse. Like I said before, every woman in my family are masculinas. So here are things that I'm stopping slowly but surely. And some I've won, some I'm still working on. Let's do it. Hi, my name is Nike, not Nike. And here are 5 habits that you need to drop if you want to be a more feminine, elegant, classy woman. Let's do it. Number 1, I had to learn how to stop arguing. And this one is the hardest one for me because it's inherently part of who I am. I think I was like 3 years old and my parents would tell me all the time, you're just meant to be a lawyer because you love to argue. If you say A, I'm going to say B. I'm a contrarian by nature. I like to argue every single angle of a statement before I formulate my own opinion. It's just who I am. I'm a very argumentative person. But I've learned this, that it takes 2 to tango. And if someone can engage your emotion to get you to be rowdy, to be argumentative, they won. They're winning over you. It is just a very masculine thing to go around arguing all the time, to want to be right all the time. It's a very domineering behavior, and I had to learn to stop doing it because it takes strength to walk away. You are not weak for walking away from someone who wants to argue with you. I truly believe there are people who are just demonic entities and they need to argue with you, and they gain energy from arguing. They really do. They gain energy from engaging with you. And if you are a high vibrational person, you're going to attract a lot of people like that. And so it's just best to walk away. My pops always said this: silence is the best answer for a fool. And once you deem someone foolish, why would you want to argue with them? I learned this myself in the past couple of years, that when you argue with someone, you're going down to their level. So let's say you're here and you choose to argue with someone that's here. Guess where you're at? You're here now. But if you're here and you choose to stay here, they would have to come up here to argue with you. Do you understand? Wherever level they're at is where you're going to go. Stop bragging about your accomplishments, especially for Black women. We're the most educated group in America. I know that. And when I first started dating, when I first started making a lot of money and I started dating, I used to want to tell men that. I thought what we found attractive in men, which is accomplishment, success, being decisive, being a go-getter, is what they also find attractive in us. And men do not care. If you're in a hetero relationship, they do not care at all about your accomplishments. They just care about how you make them feel as a man. That's it. And so when you're going around saying like, oh, I've accomplished this, I've accomplished that, I have 10 master's degrees and I have 4 doctorate degrees and I want to buy 10 million cars and I'm such an independent, strong woman, all they're hearing is, you don't need me and I'm going to go ahead and exit the situation. It does not mean that you cannot be accomplished. You can be accomplished and you should be accomplished. You should have your own money. You should have your own success, but you don't need to brag about it every 5 seconds. And I think I talked about this in a different video. I had a girlfriend of mine who went from a stay-at-home wife to a lawyer in 3 years, and I'm very proud of her. But I just remember she would not stop talking about it. That's all she spoke about once she got that degree. And it was so insufferable. And eventually it led to a divorce because her husband could not handle her masculina. He couldn't handle it. It's not like men cannot handle your success. It's the attitude that comes with our success that men do not want to deal with. And even I myself was so turned off from her. So I could only imagine how men feel around me when I talk like that. Accomplish your success, but keep it to yourself. Queens don't go around bragging about how they're queens. People just know that you're a queen. Your movement, the way you talk, will dictate that on its own. Please stop denying help. I know, Destiny Child, I'm a survivor. Oh, all my independent ladies. No. Start asking for help. Stop denying people to help you. Someone call you like, hey, Carl, do you need help with something? Yes, I do. Yes, I need help. My goal last year was to get to a point where people look at me and say, you can't depend on Nike for anything. She doesn't know how to do anything. And I have accomplished it. I have weaponized incompetence so amazingly well that I don't you can't ask me for any help. But I myself, I would ask for help. Yes, I ask for help everywhere I go. I go to the grocery store, and if I got, could you please grab that for me? Could you open this jar for me? Could you please help me open this? How do I fix this? Do you know how to fix a printer? I ask for help everywhere I go. I'm a damsel in distress everywhere I go. And it's because not only for men, I'm not doing it for men, for myself. A lot of us grew up in a household where we saw our mother do it all. She's the provider, she's the strong one. She cooked, she cleaned, she did everything. She never asked for help. She had a cape on. I thought my mom was a superhuman. Like, I didn't think she was a human being till maybe even 2 years ago, that when I started seeing her, you know, hurt and be in a situation where she wanted to express emotions, I wouldn't allow her, because I was like, wait, hold on a second. You are strong. You can handle everything. And she can't. No one can. No one is strong enough. Ask for help. Demand people around you to help you. Because if you don't, when you do run into a situation where you do need help, no one will show up for you, because they're like, well, she's always gotten it. She will get it. When I went through so much the last 3 years, I would have friends like, but it's you. Things always work out for you. You know how to do everything. And that's when I knew I had to change that repetition of myself. Ask for help. Demand help from everyone. Next, stop rushing. Stop doing everything in a haste. Feminine energy does not move in urgency. It glides through life, because you are so sure, you're so convicted that everything is going to work out for you in life in general. So why would you rush through life? Stop talking so fast. Stop moving so fast. Stop doing everything in a haste. You command attention when you speak slowly, when you work on your cadence, the way you talk, when you move slowly, when you glide through the room like you own it, when you sashay through the room like you own it. Women, we all walk like a football player these days. Remember when women used to? Let's go back to that. Let's start moving like this again. Move slowly through life. Everything is going to work out. You're going to get there anyway. There's no. And this one is hard for me because patience is not a virtue God blessed me with, but I'm working so hard on it. There was a time where I would talk and people would say like, I can't understand you. You talk so fast. And I've had to learn to slow down. I eat so slowly. It's also great for your digestive system. If you eat slowly, drink your drink slowly, do everything in life slowly, because either way, you're going to get there. Life is not a marathon. Okay, it's not a race, whatever they say. It's a marathon. Like, you're gonna get there anyway. We all gonna get to the finish line. So why not just take your time through everything? Glide. Don't sprint. Last but not least, and this one is for me too, stop being a control freak. Stop trying to control everything, your environment and everyone around you. Trust me, it is exhausting for you. It is exhausting for everyone around you as well. They don't like being around you. And I didn't realize that when I was a control freak, because I would say like, oh, I know best. Like, no one around me. Like, I planned everyone baby shower, everyone's bridal shower, everyone's everything. I planned, okay? I was the one, I got it. I know how to do it. My parents would get sick. I'm the one that, I know how to handle everything. You're driving everyone up the wall. You're not a drill sergeant. You don't need to micromanage everyone around you. You don't need to micromanage your workplace, your home place. Even if you're a boss at work, live it at work and come home and relax. Stop trying to control everything, because guess what? You can't. Feminine energy is flowing. It's not forcing. It's magnetic, okay? It attracts. It doesn't. A great book you can read if you want to stop being a control freak is the book by Mel Robbins, The Let Them Theory. And she has many podcasts or many videos on YouTube about Let Them Theory. I also practice And That's Okay theory. No matter what happens in my life, I go, and that's okay. And that's okay. That's nothing to do with me. Stop being a control freak, because I've learned over the years that when I'm feeling control, like, it's because I'm out of control. When I feel the need to control everything around me, something is wrong internally. I'm out of control. I'm not feeling adequate enough in an aspect of my life. So I need to turn that energy inward and fix whatever is going on. Feminine energy does not control. It allows everything to be the way it's supposed to be. Ladies, remember, your power is in your presence. When you love your feminine energy and you protect your feminine energy and you live in your feminine energy, you become abundant. You're more magnetic. Everything in life just kind of happens for you. Okay? So I hope this helps. I believe in you. And I pray you always believe in yourself. Stay fabulous. No more masculinas. Bye.